Inside OOH.
The 18th of March 2026. EBank turns Cairo's streets into a passport between worlds. Driving through the bustling streets of Cairo, commuters and pedestrians alike find themselves unexpectedly pausing, drawn in by the striking presence of EBank's new billboards that seem to command attention at every turn. A local vendor stands behind his setup mid-exchange, handing over a piece to a foreigner, and somehow the scene shifts behind them into Paris, with the Eiffel Tower in the distance, like the transaction itself is moving from one world to another. The street vendor, steeped in his or her Egyptian heritage, passes a custom-made item to a man who appears undoubtedly foreign, in a distinctly European environment with the silhouette of the Eiffel Tower quietly rising in the background. This, of course, is not by accident, but rather the entire concept. EBank is attempting to portray itself as the conduit for here and everywhere, for the translation of financial services into something infinitely more relatable, such as exchange, movement, and opportunity itself. The Arabic phrase "from the motherland to the world" reads as a clear and proud statement. It is not merely a statement about export, but rather a reinterpretation of Egypt's presence in the world economy. The colloquial nature of the phrase ensures that it is understandable, even in passing in a speeding automobile, while the strength of the statement ensures that it remains impactful. What adds depth and interest to the execution is the layering of details. The warmth and texture of the Egyptian setting contrast with the cooler, more polished atmosphere of Europe, adding visual interest to the idea of transition. The exchange of product in the middle ground is a metaphor that speaks to the idea of trade, finance, and trust. These are the pillars of EBank's brand as an institution that was originally created to facilitate exports. In a field that typically resorts to vague promises, EBank's billboards are a more sophisticated move, not simply advertising, but making global banking tangible, almost touchable. Check out Monitoring Out of Home, MOO, a specialist media intelligence agency and analysis system active in Cairo and Dubai, to learn more about this campaign.